Now let's talk a little bit about Bondo. You can use whatever you want. If you find something different that works better, or if it's just your preference, that's fine. The process is going to be pretty similar. This is Bondo wood filler. I have actually used the regular Bondo. It's made for like automotive repairs, dents and dings and whatever. And it actually works good for wood, but they came out with this a couple years ago and they say that it is paintable and stainable. The only thing is when you mix this up, don't put in too much of the hardener. This is a two-part process or product. This is the hardener and it's actually green. It used to be red, which made this look more like wood, but just follow the directions on the can as to how much of this you put in so you can stain it. If you're painting it, it's fine to put a little more in this in. It'll just have less of a working time, but the color won't look as much like wood as if you follow the directions. So I have a piece of plywood here and I wrapped it with plastic. It's a good idea to wrap it with plastic so that the wood doesn't absorb the mix. You get a nice even mix. I'm gonna open this up and you're gonna wanna open a window because the stuff smells a little bit. Gloves might be a good idea. I'm gonna try and be careful. So this can be watery if it's stored for a while, so you're gonna wanna mix it up a little bit. And only mix up as much as you think you're gonna need because the working time is about 3 to 5 minutes. You don't wanna mix up too much and have it start hardening on you. As per the directions, you can take out about a 3-inch diameter by 1/2-inch thick clump of this stuff, and then you can run a bead of hardener 3 inches over this thing, and that is the proper mix. That looks about 3 inches by 1/2 inch. Is that gonna be enough? I think that's gonna be enough. So that's what we'll work with. Just wanna try and have this not be a mess. So I have a small putty knife and I have a nice big putty knife. I'll add my hardener, but first I'm gonna mix it up a little bit in here because this gets watery as well. Okay, and I will add a strip. Oh, sorry, this is blue, not green. And now what I want to do is just kind of knead it or fold it like this and try and get a nice uniform mix, a nice even color. You see the Bondo will turn green. That's where my head was at. I'm gonna do this for about a minute or two until it's mixed nice and even. And then we're gonna wanna apply it right away. Now I'm gonna live on the edge because I'm not gonna tape this window, but you definitely can if you want to. I'm just gonna be careful and then clean it up afterwards. So I'm gonna take my Bondo and start applying it nice and even over this entire sill. Put a drop cloth down too, like I didn't do, if you want. Now we're just gonna try and spread this out even. You will be sanding this entire thing, but you don't want to sand too much, so try and get it nice and even from the start. I'm going to try and kind of roll this around any of the damaged front of the sill. Trying to work quickly but carefully. Okay, now smooth it if we can. Get some hardened stuff on my knife or something because it's making these lines. So a nice clean new knife would be a good idea. That's okay. Throw that nice and even. Caulking will take care of some of the up close stuff. Sorry about the traffic. I gotta leave the window open because it stinks. It's gonna definitely look worse before it looks better. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. So I'm gonna let that cure. It'll probably take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And before I let it cure completely, I'm gonna check back in about 10 minutes so I can shape it.